Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
hustling. Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turn a TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking gym. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turn a TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
What up? Welcome back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. And, we're here to discuss Regis Prograis and Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum. It seems that Regis Prograis is going to sign with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing and has turned down offers from Top Rank. Now, Eddie has given Regis a 3-fight deal where Top Rank offered him a 5-fight deal. So, we're going to go through this because let me tell you, there are a lot of scenarios here. Like, off the bat, that Top Rank deal is a better deal simply because there's better fighters. But I get it. Regis is like, yo, I could take this 3-fight deal, run through these Matchroom fighters, and, you know, all of a sudden, he's back on that top rank offer. I don't know. I like this for Regis because I see fights with Jack Catterall. I see fights with Richardson Hitchens, Montana Love. Um, Maybe one or two other names that we got to throw around. But there's decent fights for Regis to build himself. You know, hypothetically speaking, he gets one fight this year, right? With Eddie. Let's say it's Montana Love. You know, Montana, he can't turn down a title shot, and Regis should be able to beat Montana. Sellable fight. You could do it in maybe Regis's hometown, make it an attraction, right? Then by then, Devin Haney would have A, beat Lomachenko, or B, lost to Lomachenko. If he wins, we all know Devin Haney had a meeting here in Las Vegas with Eddie Hearn. We all know that he's a free agent. Free agents in this scenario are Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor and Devin Haney all become free agents after their next fights. So maybe Regis was like, well, Bob, you don't really got Josh. You ain't really got Teo. And you ain't really got Devin. You know, so Regis going to Matchroom. Could Devin eventually fall over there? Could a, you know, what's my man's name? Taylor? Could he fall over there being UK based, you know, having a relationship with those people? Yo, I went like this thinking that I put the thumbnail. It didn't, so you just crossed the. What up? What up? So y'all see Danny back from Detroit and Toledo. Oh, all right. So yeah, man. No, the thumbnail's back. So yeah, anyway, before I got interrupted, I think that it's not a bad move, man. I think it's a decent move. He's 34 years old. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So if he goes to top rank for a 5-fight deal, I'm gonna pull up my website here at theboxingvoice.com, our rankings page where we have all the rankings, you know, piled up nicely and convenient for you to look at. So we'll go to the 140-pound rankings just to see what Regis will be up against and, you know, who exactly he will be facing here when he goes to Eddie Hearns' Matchroom. So we'll go to this screen share. This is the rankings for the entire 140 pounds. One day my developer will do me justice. Ben, put the IBO. It's been years. I've been begging for it. He says it's not as simple neither, that it would cost so much money. I don't know how truthful that is. That being said, Josh Taylor, free agent, holds the ring and holds the WBO. Then you got Sabril Matisse with PBC, holds the IBF. You got WBC Regis Prograis just signed allegedly to Matchroom Eddie Hearn Boxing. We got Alberto Puello, who is rumored to have been stripped and now Rolly fighting for that belt. We don't know the outcome of his positive drug test.
No, that ain't rumored. I mean, he definitely got stripped. Rolly definitely fights for the vacant next weekend, here in Vegas.
When you say definitely, what does that mean? Because I haven't seen anything. I haven't been looking. So I'm not sure if it's there. While you do look for it,
Yeah, I'll send you something so we can show the
confirm.
people. Yes, sir.
So again, looking at the division, if we go just to the Ring Magazine top 10, Teofimo free agent after this fight. Alberto Puello obviously tested positive. Gav, I don't know what he's doing, but he's with Dimitri Russell. He's kind of idle, didn't take the Puello fight ordered by the WBA. Jose Cepeda picked up a, tune-up just now. Barboza didn't take the fight with, who was he ordered to fight? And his manager just pulled them out. I mean, Rick Mirgan, I get it. He wants to make sure his clients get the maximum dollar, but he takes his fighters out of a lot of opportunities, all right? He stopped Jose Ramirez from fighting Regis. Now he stops, Barboza from fighting whoever he was going to fight. It's crazy. But Jack Catterall is with Matchroom.
I think you're referring to, was it the Liam Paro fight?
Yes, Liam Paro. Thank you. Great co-host you are. So, I think this is a decent money grab profile building opportunity for Regis. I think that the fighters on Matchroom are beatable for him. I think that the most dangerous fight might be the very young. Is he slick? I was going to say slick.
But is he, though?
Richardson Hitchens. It's so funny, Zorro. I thought of that yesterday. You should be one day, man. Virtual, when you're in town, bring you in studio. You're very good. That being said, what do you think about Regis not taking the top rank deal? You're a top rank guy. Like, again,
I'm a boxing guy.
You're a top rank guy. But I say that only to tease you. Officially, you're a not. But Top Rank does have Jose Ramirez. They would have been a great fight for Regis, a fight he's been wanting. Technically, on paper, they have Tio, they have Josh, they have Barboza. Who else do they got in that 40 that I'm missing? But that's a lot, right? You got Josh, Tio, Barboza. What else I say? Ramirez.
You got Pedraza.
And isn't Paro theirs?
No, he's Matchroom.
Okay. Pedraza, that's 5 people over there. You know what I mean? Anyone? Any others? Any others? Any others? Any others? Any others in the chat? Any others in the chat?
Tiger's 47 now, right?
Tiger?
Yeah.
Johnson?
Yeah.
No, he's been welterweight.
Yeah.
For sure. Without a doubt.
What it do, people? Smash that like button. Over 300 people tuned in.
Let me see. I had added something to the...
Colemay's over there. That's right. Sparks. No, Sparks is I thought Sparks
is Matchroom.
Yep.
Where is Kenneth Sims? Free agent?
Nah, he with Vito. GH3.
Okay. So that's PBC.
Yeah.
That's PBC. We spoke to Vito. He's PBC. So, Kenneth is not in that, possible Matchroom matchups for Regis. But out of the all Matchroom matchups, what's your most exciting matchup? And let's think of a poll while you think of that. I am going to look up for this tweet from Dan Canabito that he kind of did all the legwork for us. I thought I put it in the pre-pro, but he gave you all the viable names at 140.
Bro, Dan Canabito had one of his tweets picked up by ESPN. Ringside, yeah.
The body shot where he said every Ryan detractor.
Or boxing. However he worded it, that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
pretty much saying people should.
That's big for him, bro. I mean, his dad is the guy that created the CompuBox. Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
I didn't, no.
Get out of here.
I swear.
Really?
No, I didn't, bro.
Man, it's a family biz. I used to interview him back in the day before he got on his journalist thing. He was more business for the father kind of. I don't want to say for the father, but but I did find his Twitter, so now let me just see if I can find the one that I am specifically looking for. He is good at that, though. I will say he makes very engaging posts. I see that he gets a lot of retweets. I haven't been a Twitter guy for years. Doing these Twitter spaces is the closest I've come to being back on Twitter in at least 5 years.
Damn.
Nah, I mean, it was just too toxic. Twitter's toxic, bro. They don't want to talk boxing. They want to be mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not boxing, bro.
Yeah, no, that bro.
Damn,
I'm not
Bob,
gonna
if you're
lie.
listening, help me find the fucking tweet. I don't know where it went. I know how I found it yesterday, though. I just did a little Regis search on Twitter, and it actually found it, came that way. But how was your time in Detroit? How was the press conference? You went to see the next American
bro.
heavyweight?
So actually, did you watch it?
No.
Okay. So when you watch it at the beginning of the press conference, I want to say either as Jared is saying his first words or before he even gets his first word out of the press conference. Cause I showed up late, bro. I ain't know Detroit and Toledo was that far apart. I thought it was like half an hour. Bro, the airport alone was like an hour, and then the city's still further out, right? So, um, yeah, bro, it was hard for me to. It was weird. It was hard for me to get a ride out there. Like, so many people kept turning down that Toledo ride. I didn't know it was like 60 miles, right? So I show up late, and I'm going through the back. You know what I'm saying? And Jared sees me, and like during the press conference, he points at his wrist, and I just start laughing. But no, man, it was cool, man. A lot of love in Toledo. It was a beautiful sight. You know, the mayor was there, city council was there. A lot of city members were there. You know, other fighters, Albert Bell, you know, was there in attendance, and he's headlining his own show in Toledo next weekend, May 13th.
So are they gonna put him on or not?
So possibility, something that's being
Who you spoke with that? With Jared, or you spoke with Bob, or
about Albert?
About Albert possibly filling on the card, because they've already announced quite a few people for
Yeah,
that.
no. I mean, spoke to him directly. This, you know, did an interview with him. Spoke to him directly. He said he's already in talks.
Okay.
You know, obviously, first things first. Next weekend, you know, come out healthy and everything. So, and just because we are speaking of and mention Albert Bell, pointed it out in my interview, but Albert Bell very high in the 130-pound rankings. He's number
30?
3.
I thought oh yes, 30, 30,
Yes.
30, 30.
He's number 3, only behind Oscar Valdez for that WBO strap. So gonna be interesting.
So I was right, and my tip was right. On the undercard of Jared Anderson will be Oslin Beck. What is it? Makhmudov?
Makhmudov. Yeah.
So, and I'm being told this is like some tournament. Did you hear anything like that?
I didn't. Nor did I hear that
they fighting next.
Exactly.
Huh. We'll see.
And I ain't gonna lie, like last night, I was telling you off, you know, I'm at dinner with the ESPN and the top ranked people. You feel me? Shout out to Evan Corn and everybody in Toledo. Bro, they have hospitality out there, man. I swear to God, they have hospitality out there. They took care of us. Granted, I was with Jared, so maybe that's why they took care of us. But even when I wasn't, I told you, you know, I was only in town for the presser. The hotel was trying to give me a free room.
Shout out to the new co-host, Alex Vega. Told you. I'm telling you, it's all over. I'm telling you, that shit is all over. At least from the Canadian side of things, that's how it's being promoted. That these two is next. But anyway, let me get to it. Let me show them what I'm talking about.
Speaking of the Canadian, really quick, we did see yesterday Top Rank won the purse bid. Yo, so it looks like maybe August for that in Montreal, from what I'm hearing. Perhaps
I seen it was like what, $2,000, $15,000 that they won, or they won by. You talking about for the better BF fight?
Yes, it was only lost by a mere $15,000. Eddie Hearn bid 2.1. Matchroom, I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom bid 2.1. Top Rank won the bid with a 2.115.
Yo, this dude Dev Shani is Is it Shiny or Shahini? But anyway, you see it right there? Right there with the verified blue underneath top
Okay.
right. He's like the Evan of Frank Warren. Look what he wrote. He tripping. I just watched Atuma. And honestly, I was like, damn, I had a short, right? I had a short already. And like, do I even put this out? It was a short, me giving my breakdown of that fight. He's 18. He ain't ready for Jarrett. I don't think he will be ready for like it's just gonna be too far apart. You understand what I'm saying? Like he just started, but as you can see, Oslanbek Makhmudov is on the undercard, heavyweight knockout artist. Tiger Johnson from Cleveland is on the undercard, junior welterweight prospect. I don't know why they still calling him a prospect, but he takes a step up versus DeAndre Ware from Toledo. So he's gonna be able to show us what's what. Or is Ware fighting separately? Because I thought Ware was fighting Tiger. But moving forward, DeAndre Ware will be on the undercard. Jahad Tucker
Yeah,
will be on the
I'm pretty
undercard.
sure it's separate. Pretty sure it's separate.
And Dante Benjamin Jr. will be on the undercard. Looks like Hussam Al-Mashidi will be on the undercard. And yeah, I don't get that one, Danny. That really threw me off. Why would Ware get a side fight on Top Rank? That don't make sense. But
they did mention something along. For one, he's local.
I know, but why not bring you in versus one of our guys versus giving you a showcase?
Maybe because he's upset the apple cart against one of their guys before. You get what I'm saying? So this could be just showing him some love. Like, hey, you beat one of our guys in the bubble. You saved the life in the bubble. Actually, yo, shout out to DeAndre Ware, man. Round of applause for him, bro. I don't know if you remember a story coming out during the pandemic, during the bubble time. I was in Afghanistan for part of it, and I was back for the back half of the bubble situation, but I don't remember hearing anything on this. Nonetheless, Top Rank Mark Chinook gave a story yesterday, told us a story yesterday on how DeAndre Ware saved a man's life who was trying to make weight and collapsed. This guy collapsed, and DeAndre, being a Toledo firefighter, was there, and I guess originally he was told to not take action because he was supposed to fight, and he's like, man, fuck that, I'm saving this guy's life. So I'm not saying that that's why they gave him the fight, but they did mention obviously him upsetting one of their guys in the bubble, him saving somebody's life in the bubble.
Throw him a bone. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like to see things like that where boxing gets it right. But getting back to the topic, here are your 140-pound names. I don't know if Dan, like I said, Canabito might have left a name or two off, but we'll use his because he did a lot of the work. So he says Regis Prograis potential fights by promotion. Top Rank, Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, free agents in their next fight. Matchroom, Jack Catterwall, Richardson Hitchens. He didn't put Montana Love. I would put Montana Love. I would put Steve Sparks. What is it like? Feliciano winner? Who's Steve Sparks about to fight right now? Just do a quick Google.
No, Steve Sparks is about to fight in Mexico on the Canelo card this week, actually.
Okay.
He is fighting
Giovanni, something like that?
Eduardo
Giovanni?
I'll tell you right now because I feel
while he looks for that, can we think of another? Oh, Jack Catterall's with Matt. Oh, he said that. What else is with Matchroom? Oh, Sandor Martin, right? Or was Sandor Martin free agent? Because he did fight on DAZN, then he did fight on Top Rank.
Yeah, so I'd have to look for that one, bro. Or you can, while I look for this.
So those are the fights. If you have any others, throw them in the live chat. Now we do need a poll. Should we keep it simple and say, where should Regis have gone? Or do we deal with the reality we're in and say, what fight should be next? And give that Regis
Jose
Matchroom.
Valenzuela.
That's not who I thought it was. Is he undefeated?
Let's find out.
I don't think he's undefeated.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gabriel Valenzuela, and he
Gabriel
is
Valenzuela.
26-3.
Who he upset?
You said who the upset?
Yeah. Is it the TV?
Yeah. He upset. I mean,
He upset Robbie Davis.
No, I'm saying, yeah, that's, I guess, yeah,
Oh,
Robbie
he's
Davis.
trained by Eddie Reynoso.
Robbie Davis would be his biggest win, and then Yves Ulysses Jr. He lost to Montana Love by unanimous decision.
That was
I
the fight
will
before
say,
the
though,
Stevie Sparks fight, I think. That's the one people were saying he. I don't know.
it was a very close fight.
Yeah, I think some people think he won.
Both guys got dropped. Valenzuela in the first, then he drops Montana in the second.
Someone actually called in saying that Ryan won't fight that same guy, Valenzuela. So I guess he thinks he's gonna be Sparks, and then that they won't make that fight with Ryan next. I'm like, I don't even know this dude. I guess I'm gonna have to tune in. He's fighting this weekend.
Yes, on the Canelo undercard, it is part of the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Not the co-main, but the fight before the co-main. So yeah.
FYI, if you've called into our landline 14255, or should I start saying show number? If you've called into our show number 14255695241, don't forget to press 1. Not pressing 1 only lets me know that you're just tuning in. You know, you're like a driver and you're just tuning in, or you're like, you know, a mailman delivering mail and you're just tuning in, or you're on your forklift, you're just tuning in, you're at your office in your cubicle, you're just tuning in. But if you want to voice your opinion, you want to be part of the show and let us know what you think about the news and who Regis should fight next, you know, then call in. 14255695241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline, man.
So, you said that's Alex, right? Alex
Yes, Vega.
He's saying that Spark opened up as a favorite over Valenzuela, but the odds have flipped.
Damn, so we missed it? Fuck.
Looks like either we missed it or a lot of money came in, right?
No, I mean, regardless, we missed it.
we-
Now we're gonna be getting it on even or minus.
He said it started off great, then became a stinker. Yeah, I remember the fight just being close. I remember the knockdowns, obviously. So common opponent, right? So maybe for those guys who want to get ready for Friday's betting show, go back and watch both.
Yeah,
fights
somebody
with
send
Montana.
me the links. I actually looked it up yesterday and I think I found the Matchroom link, but send me both links. I'm gonna definitely watch tape because I've been hot, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been hot. I got like 6 weeks in a row getting wins.
Yo,
what up?
What's that shit you used to do? Like rewatch the fights and shit?
Film study.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I was thinking though, like we don't do shit on Thursday afternoons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
get ready for the betting show.
Yeah, get ready for the betting show. But we'll talk. We'll definitely talk about that.
And I was thinking something too. I think that all that shit that people been wanting you to do, you should do it. Do it and do it live on members and Patreon. You know what I mean? Build it up. Why not? It's extra, you know, for you. Regis Prograis signed to Eddie Hearn's Matchroom. Who should he fight next? So we're gonna keep the options. Matchroom only, fellas. Matchroom only. So we said, obviously, Jack Catterall is with Matchroom. So that would be a option. What's the betting site for Florida? I mean, both of my sites work in Florida, but I guess the Bovada, you got to do it in a legal state, become a member, then go back to Florida. But my bookie works in Florida because I lived in Florida and bet in my bookie all day, every day. All day, every day. So all right, we at the 140 again. We're gonna do Jack Catterall, the number 4 in the ring. That should be one of our options.
I think you need to put
Who else?
Montana Love as an option.
Montana Love has Love been dropped from the top 15? I think he's been dropped, bro. Wow. Montana, we got to put Hitchison. He's in there.
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy. Montana's not top 15 on none of the. I'm gonna keep looking. I don't want to say something that's wrong, cause that sounds crazy. He done dropped that far down.
Yo, so it seems like Bet MGM might have the best odds on that Valenzuela Spark fight.
What they got?
If you think in Valenzuela, they
What
got
they
a
got?
money line at a minus 125.
Ooh, that's not good.
I think that's pretty good.
Nah, man. The bet I just won this Saturday was
No, I know the odds.
minus 105, bro. And you know, I put 200 to win fucking like 190 something. That's whack as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need that plus money.
You know, something that I've really been learning a lot more of, I would say this year, and I think something I've been really considering when I bet is like your value. Like, what's your value, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. Right? We just had the NFL draft take place, right? There was an individual.
He said Liam Pato should. I guess we do have to put Liam Pato in there.
So there was an individual that opened up like Bryce Young opened up like a minus 400.
Bryce Young, what sport we talking?
College.
Lord.
He was a college football player for Alabama going to the draft. Listen to me though. He opened up a minus 400 to be selected number 1 overall, right? I felt that was phenomenal fucking value. Minus 400 is, you know what I mean? That is that is not something you would bet on every day, right? But shit, if I had like 4 racks, I would have threw 4 racks down
to make what, 1,000?
To make 1,000, because I'm like, bro,
because it's sure for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now, as it
you
got
ain't throwing
closer,
4 racks on Dev.
Bro, I told you.
You ain't throwing 4 racks on Dev.
I told you.
You wouldn't throw 4 racks on Dev.
Bro, I would take out
a loan.
I would take out a loan on Dev.
You lying?
I would take out a loan on Dev.
Who else, man? We need one more name. One more name with the Matchroom people. We got Liam Pato. We got Jack Catterall. We got Richardson Hitch. Oh, I ain't put Montana Love. My bad, y'all. We got it.
Exactly, Rue. Exactly. What? A value bet isn't necessarily a plus money bet. Absolutely.
No, for sure. But it don't come back right. You know what I'm saying? When you get that plus, like if I would have been intelligent, but that's when you lose, right? I could say this retrospect, but when I did the bet, I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to parlay and fuck up my money because now I'm parlaying and I'm betting big. I'm going to just bet big on what I'm sure on. But what I really wanted to do was parlay that fucking Mike Alvarado shit with Morales and Zepeda. But look, Morales would have shit the bet. I would have lost my 200. So I went the safe route, and I knew Alvarado's face wasn't going to hold up. And I put my 200 on him, and I did separate bets on Morales. I actually fucking lost 40 on Morales at decision because I ain't think he was going to knock out Diego. Where the fuck he get power from? Fucked up my money. But I got the Zepeda, and I got the motherfucking, obviously the Mike Alvarado correct. Plus, last week, I got the motherfucking Rosado correct. You know what I'm saying? Big dough on that. Feel me?
Feel you, champ.
All right, so our poll is out.
Yo.
What up? Yo, you see I'm slowly starting to bet bigger and bigger, too. That's absolutely crazy, yo. Y'all watching right before your eyes. I'm becoming a real gambler. Like, I was betting dollars. I was a 1 in 5. Like, yo, for a year, we was doing $2 parlays over here. It was a $2 parlay, man. Motherfuckers got me up to 200 now. I don't never bet 200. Come on, Alvarado, he wildin'. Why is this shit on? Oh, it's that. What the fuck? Got me freezing. We got some super chats. Can you get to them?
Super chats, yes,
Refresh.
absolutely.
Make sure you go from the bottom, man. You always leaving people behind.
Man, shut your ass up, man.
Earn with Hearn. Don't forget, Regis Prograis signed the Matchroom to
Hey,
Earn with Hearn.
yo, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who and it was only 3 people. I say everybody like it was a bunch of people, but I didn't expect anybody to recognize me, come up to me, say what's up. You get what I'm saying? It was really funny, right? And I'm pulling up the super chats, but they waiting on me.
Where they recognize you at, bro? Give us context.
Fight. So we at the Fight Hotel. In
Okay, so we
Toledo.
talking Toledo.
We in Toledo, Fight Hotel, and they waiting on me. So
Who's they?
Jared, ESPN Film Crew, and then like Top Rank, Evan was there. Mikey, obviously photographer. So they waiting on me because we going to the TV station. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna go, and then they told me like, "Yo, ain't no room." I'm like, "Fuck it." They coming right back. I wasn't gonna go. Tone told me ain't no room. I say, "Cool, I'll chill with you." So I'm
Tone, aka Antonio Leonard.
Antonio Leonard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So former promoter. People don't know former promoter Floyd Mayweather. Current promoter Shakur Stevenson, Jared Anderson, so on and so forth. So I'm like, cool. So Evan's like, yo, hurry up, we waiting on you. But somebody like, yo, let's get a picture. I'm like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And then, bro,
So when you got in the
I
car,
got
they
a
like,
coffee.
damn.
I got a coffee and the water. So they like, oh, here, no. They take it from me. They're like, no, let's take the picture right. They're like, do your boxing pose. And I'm like, so I, threw the finger up and shit. And
Number one.
yeah, no, it was cool. He was like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, they asking me for pictures. I can't say no.
Word.
I don't have many fans out here. No, and then somebody at the press conference too. Somebody at the press conference walked up to me. They said big fans of the show. Been, really is you.
Hey, look, Danny is known in the streets.
It really is you because you the one started the Boxing Boys, but they've been watching for a minute. Just
bro, you brought a lot of
showing
fans.
love.
A lot of people like the combination, man.
So people showing love. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. We going back to Detroit end of the month. Obviously, and
So that's June 1st.
June 1st, but obviously it's the first, so we're gonna get there end of May. I got
the fight is the first.
The fight is the first. That's what I'm saying. So I got us a bar. I got us a bar in Detroit that he was like, bro, whatever you need, come through.
What you mean?
Like,
after party or
we
live
could do
party?
after party. Well, not live because we'll be at the fight, but at the party we could do something before because I know it is your birthday weekend and shit.
True.
So
wait. Oh yeah, it would be.
So I already got that shit on lock. Like my man's, he told me it's walking distance from the arena. He's like, yo, whatever you need. You know what I mean? So that was he was actually part of we was at dinner yesterday. So shout out to my boy Eric. My guy looked out. So yeah, man, a lot of love, bro. A lot of love in the Glass City. A lot of love in the Motor City.
Did you get to see Tony? No, dipped on you, or you got too late?
Nah, he never gave me a time. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think and this is just social media, but based off what I saw, it seemed like the time he was there was the time of the press conference anyway. You get what I'm saying? And again, I didn't realize how fucking far. I needed a car, bro. Like no bullshit. I needed a car.
You couldn't do Turo when you realized it was too late? Because I'm sure a $60 Uber was expensive. I mean, a 60-mile Uber was expensive. But let me get to these super chats.
Sure.
Bougie from Broward with the 9 and the 94554. He said $2. What's the betting site for Florida? Like I said, my bookie is in all the descriptions. That one works everywhere. It's a 4.7 star rating on Google. That's all you need to know, man.
Venom, $2 says Regis came out on Twitter saying he didn't sign.
That's why we said to sign. Is in the title. Regis to sign to Matchroom.
Charles Smith, $10 says, do y'all think Devin Haney will honor the IBF 10-pound rehydration rule or decide to say forget it and blow up?
I mean, he did it twice already. What makes you think he's
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure, like, ever since the Canelo-Danny Jacobs fight, like, I'm pretty sure when there's another belt involved, they not doing a 10-pound rehydration. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty fucking sure. Pretty sure. But
Kerry G, $5 super chat says film study. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like them. That's how I found out. I went, after like I first watched Laura Canelo live. And I'm like, man, Laura beat Canelo. But then I watched like that shit like 7 years later, five. Because you can't go right back and watch it because now you're looking for something. Don't go back looking for something. It's like if we go back and watch Chris Colbert versus Rayo Venezuela immediately based off callers and opinions, we looking for what they said.
What's the fight that you would say you've seen the most? Like, is there a fight
I
that
don't know.
you could watch?
Nah, I'm not like that. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not even like that with movies. I can't rewatch movies over and over. That shit crazy for me.
Yo,
a movie got to be good as hell. Let me tell you, the other day, based off the show, I just opened up the TV and I was like, oh, Four Brothers. And I'm like, what? I ain't paying for this shit. And kept it moving.
Oh, yeah, I ain't paying for shit, but, like, not nothing that I've already, seen, then had or something like that. Like, I had Four Brothers on DVD at a point in time.
Me too. A CD.
I mean,
yeah, whatever.
DVD.
Yeah.
But, I forgot where the fuck I was going. Yeah, I'm not paying for that shit. Not
me neither.
$2. Gerardo Morales says Regis versus Jack. They robbed Jack against Taylor. Oh my god, bro! I wish today was Monday for Untitled, cause you know those videos that people like try to shit on Spirit, and then they'll post a video of like some ghetto shit of people fighting this and that. Yeah, bro, shit happened on my flight yesterday.
You had a fight on your flight?
No, I had a Karen on my fucking flight.
Oh,
a family of them, bro.
Wow,
a family of Karens, bro. It was like Karens everywhere, bro. And
what was happening,
bro? They got mad because they got a carry-on and a personal bag, but you didn't pay for the carry-on. So they telling them like, hey, you have 2 bags, you have to pay for one of them. And so like the lady flips out.
She's already in the plane, but she's still out there.
Nah, she like about to board.
How?
First of all,
yeah, you mean she's
yes,
at ticketing.
Yes.
She's like right before
walking on. Yes.
Right before you get on that whole extension to the plane.
Yes.
Good. So from there they could call security, get ass out of there.
Bro, and they didn't even have like a book bag and a purse to where it could be like, yo, it's 2 small bags. My man's had a whole garment fucking bag. Like, you know what I'm saying, where you put your suits in, you could hang your shit. I'm like, bro, that shit's huge. You could have checked that. Truth be told, you could have checked that.
Yeah, but then they're gonna throw luggage on top of his suit.
No, I'm just saying that's how big.
No, I get you.
It was, right? So then she flips out, and it's like, when I say a family, it's like numerous adults. So it's not just one couple. It's like 2 couples and then their kids.
Mm-hmm.
The kids was fucking Karens, bro.
What was the kids saying?
Bro, the kids on the flight was just talking like mad shit. Then during the flight, just talking shit. And then like, the real Karen, the mom finally told like one of the boys to like shut up. And like, he's like, I ain't gotta shut up. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I didn't give a fuck because I'm trying to sleep. I'm tired. But in reality, I just wanted to record their ass because, you know what I mean?
Damn.
They needed to be put on the internet. Gerardo Morales, $2 though, says Regis versus Jack. They robbed Jack against Taylor.
$2.
Very close fight. One thing though, Kerry G did say about the film study. The reason I was thinking about it is because I feel like it's something that we already have been, in a way, implementing into the betting show. It's like throughout the week leading up to the betting show, you doing your thing. You might watch what you watch. I'm definitely looking shit up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why not do it? Hopefully it could help bring in also more members and more Patreons.
And more money.
Definitely.
For you guys, because I definitely need to win big.
Yo, for those of y'all talking shit on
Trav.
Spirit, first of all, for those of y'all talking shit on Spirit, I just want to say Spirit was the only airline with a nonstop flight from Detroit to Vegas to bring my ass back yesterday. If it wasn't for Spirit, I wouldn't be on the show today.
Word.
You get what I'm saying? But check out Forbes. Forbes just dropped the top airlines in the country, Spirit at number fucking 2, only behind Delta. Southwest voted the worst airline in America by Forbes.
Not by me. I love my Southwest.
And those 2 free bags.
Those 2 free bags. Yo, if you haven't already hit the 1 button, now is the time because we're going out to these phone calls. Looks like we're all caught up on the super chatties.
Yo, so Rue, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done it with Nas. I wouldn't want to do it Tuesday. I would rather do it Thursday, me personally. But again, that's something me and Nas could talk about.
It used to be Tuesday. I get what he's saying. Film study Tuesdays. Thursday, I feel like, you rushing because the next day is the day. You feel me? But I don't know. Whatever works. Whatever's available. Because what if it's multiple fights you gotta watch? Now you cramming everything in on that Thursday. You feel me? I don't know. But let's go out to these phone lines.
You know what? Nah, I mean, you might be right because sometimes there's like small shows on Thursday too.
Bro, they got fights every day now. It's Wednesday night fights, Thursday night fights, Friday night fights, Saturday night fights. Dubai giving us Sunday night fights. We getting fights every day now, bro.
No, and that's the way it used to be, bro. And I wish
Shout out to
that's
Pro
the way,
Box, man.
I wish that's the way it still was.
Canelo got a card this Wednesday, actually, for y'all that don't know. Today. He got the Pro Box card today. It's Canelo Promotions.
And where's that taking place at, champ?
I'll pull that up. Give me unos segundos. But chill. If you want to call in, 1-425-569-5241.
Press 1 time.
Yup. Look, shout out Canelo, but more importantly, shout out Pro Box.
I'm listening.
This is happening in Guadalajara.
As it should be.
And this is being transmitted by Pro Box, who's from Florida. Shout out. They expanding, bro. Somebody got to pick these fuckers up.
Who do they have on the Spanish side? Obviously, Paulie speaks Spanish.
They have Marquez.
Marquez, that's right. Marquez.
Yo, they are the new Showbox. Shout out to Pro Box.
No,
Jonathan Lopez from Orlando. Okay, so they even bringing Americans out. Oh shit, my man is from San Diego. 2 undefeated fighters, Lazaro Lozano. Wow, Lazaro Lorenzana. That's a funny name. Not funny, but it's like, wow, Lazaro Lorenzana. And he's 10-0, 8 KOs in the 160-pound division. He's going to be taking on Alexis Rios. And then Jonathan Lopez is 10-0, 7 KOs from Orlando, Florida. And he's in the lightweight division. He's going to be taking on Osvaldo Nunez.
Bro, watch this, right?
Mm-hmm.
For 12 fucking years, they had boxing fights every Wednesday night. The first 7 was on CBS, and then the last 5 was on ABC. So, granted, this was like long ass time ago, so I don't know that ESPN was around back then anyway. But think about that. Like, you've been doing this shit for 12 years. What if there was a promoter who was putting on boxing every single...
His name is Lou DiBella, man.
Every single Wednesday.
His name is Lou DiBella.
Nah, bro, ain't nobody was doing this. Let me tell you.
Bro, that's why Lou's show just got picked up. You ain't even watch it. I support it, man. A lot of y'all fuckers ain't watching, man. I wish I had the power to just, like, break your finger. Everyone who didn't watch it. Lou had been doing Broadway boxing in New York City locally for years. You feel me? And finally got 2 cards picked up by DAZN, and I'm sure people didn't watch it. And me and Lou ain't on good terms. I already asked for an interview. He know how I feel. I think Mio lost. If anybody watched that fight with Mio and that poor girl who I believe got robbed, please let me know if I'm fucking making a big deal, because you know how Lou could be. He's very ruthless. So if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, because I swear to God, Mio lost that fight, bro. She was outworked, man. No bullshit. But I do want to say, if you are in Las Vegas, don't forget to stop over at Desert Inn Road to the one and only, the best dispensary here in Las Vegas. We're talking about Hearn, where you can get 130 strains. We got legacy strains, and
Yes,
I say
we do.
we because I'm part of the family. Let me tell you, they got legacy strains like Pineapple Express or that new shit like what you got? The other cheetah piss.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yes. No, definitely
So
smoking on some cheetah
many,
piss.
so many different strains. So head on over to Hardin over at Desert Inn Road. Tell them TBV sent you and get yourself some of the best smoke in town. Oh, I forgot to mention, best bud tenders in the business. So don't forget to check them out if you're here in Las Vegas for a big fight, which we dropped our video for our watch party and you guys missed it. Look at the comments. People know they missed out. People are asking us to do another one, but people made a very good point.
What do they
We
say?
might not get another fight party that lit for a very long time. We aren't going to understand how big Ryan and Tank was until a few years. I think so. I think so. I don't know that I don't know that another fight gets to that point. Wilder AJ could have been that fight in America, but AJ never built that presence. After the loss, he never really came back. I don't know that they can do it here in America. Plus, they're being offered too much money in Saudi, so that ain't happening. Crawford and Earl, I don't know that that's going to get to the 1.2, 1.4 that's being reported for Ryan and Tank. I know I don't have to ask you because I've asked you throughout this show which is the bigger fight, and you always said it was Tank and Ryan. So
Yeah, I always believe so. I do think that because of our audience, because of our fan base, because of the TBV community, I think that a Earl Spence Bud Crawford fight party is as big, if not bigger. Right? You gotta think about, bro. We threw this party together in like 2-3 weeks.
because of the amount of people Ryan and Tank can bring to the city. Bud and Earl ain't bringing the same amount of people. Yeah, they bringing more of our people, but are they bringing enough of our people?
I think so. I think so. Personally,
We'll see.
I think so for sure.
Shout out to Anthony Orozco. Said, I was in Las Vegas this past weekend. I visited Hardin. Loved it. Cool spot. Beautiful people and good buzz. Shout out TBV. Shout out Hardin. Anthony, man, next time you in the city, you holla at me and I'm going to make sure you get taken care of. Just like the 55 Hardin goodie bags that we gave out at our Ryan and Tank watch party. Each goodie bag had free bud, grinders, rolling papers, everything in there, plus gift cards. Come on. Come on. What? So you could not only did you get free bud, but you could go get free bud. Shout out to Ness and Danny, man. Shout out to Hardin, man. What's wrong with y'all? We got these callers though. Let me see who's this in Chicago. I should know your name by now. I think this is Lemmy. Right? Lemmy, I ain't using my chart. Lemmy in the building.
Yeah, it's Lemmy, bro. What's up, man?
Telling you, bro. I should have been an accountant the way I'm really good with numbers. What up, champ?
Man, you got that name written down. Don't lie, bro.
No, I swear. I wish this system had what's it called? That shit from house phones back in the day? Caller ID. This shit don't got caller ID, bro. Yeah. I got a fucking Google Doc, but using it every day, I memorize.
You taking notes or something? All right, okay. Hey, I hate to be the first caller and then change the topic on you guys, but you already changed it, so that's on you. Man, I've been considering your y'all's betting show. Do you guys have like logistics on that, percentages on how many times you guys have been correct and like all that kind of stuff?
We haven't like taken score, but definitely the last 7 weeks we've been hitting.
And then I'm gonna be honest with you, we give out our picks, our predictions, and then like we'll put what we bet, but
we give out winners. So like, you don't have to pick the winners the way we pick it.
And I'm gonna be honest, most of the time people don't pick exactly Nesta's ticket, but they'll pick pick
Like-
2-3 picks on this ticket, and then they'll do another
Like
2-3
last
on
week.
that ticket. Maybe 2 single tickets. You get what I'm
Like
saying?
last week, I know a guy, bro. I told them both, do Victor Morales and obviously Cepeda to win by knockout. But I said decision and knockout, right? Like obviously Morales decision, and I gave my reasons why. And I said obviously, this guy by knockout because this guy put him out in 11, which was Cobra. So this guy's gonna do it faster. Someone just did money line. And fucking 100, he bet 100 to make 300 and something. So it's like, bro, you don't got to do it exactly the way, but we give our winners for sure. And underdogs, like Victor was an underdog. Like I wanted to be greedy, if you want to call it that. I just feel like I was being honest with myself. I never seen Victor as a killer. I never seen him as a puncher. So I didn't see the knockout. Diego, he ain't good, but he also didn't show me suspect chin throughout these years. You know what I'm saying? So I got that wrong in terms of the outcome, but not the winner. And that winner was the lowest you could have found him was a plus 192, bro. That's that. I wish I would have got that on the Alvarado bet.
Yeah, that's damn near 2-1.
True.
Okay. And how much is that? You said it's like $15 what, a month?
Yeah, 15 a month. And then we do 4 betting shows
So
or 5, depending how
we
big
do-
the money is. So
we-
there's no way you don't win
we
your
do-
money
we
back,
do
bro.
the
I
betting
mean, there is a
shows.
way you don't, because obviously there's probability, but like the probability is higher that you're gonna win your money back. Had you signed up last week, you'd have made your money on 3 different bets. I gave 3 winners. I told y'all James Brown.
know.
I told y'all Victor Morales,
And
I told y'all.
Mike Alvarado was
No,
gonna
well,
lose.
yeah, well, that's James Brown.
Oh, James Brown. Okay. And then even the Tank Ryan fight, we definitely gave winners.
Hell yeah, we told you who was
I
gonna
forget-
win, and I gave the best motherfucking way to make money on Tank, the most money. I told you I bet individual rounds, even at 10 or 100 per round on the back half, you was still gonna make $800 spending $600. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You spend 6 to make 8, so you making 8
No,
plus
no.
your 6 back.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No.
200.
Yes.
Yes.
8 plus your 6 back.
Yes, doing it Nesta's
Yeah,
fucking
'cause
way.
it was a plus
and I
1400.
gave that out. And look, Tank hit it on the 7th round, which was a plus 1400. Ha. Nah, bro, I'm nasty at this shit. I'm just got to get my bigger balls. You like my man Trav, I'm trying to get where he at.
Nah, bro, let me tell you something.
He betting
No,
and making
bro,
5,000 a week.
No, let me tell you something. Keyshawn's photographer.
Oh, Davis.
Yes. This dude, Brandon or Brando, bro, he's cool. Yo, this man bets wickedly. I'm talking about he bets.
I don't got them balls.
No, listen to me, bro. He bets from 1 to 4,000 every fucking day. Every day. And he posts, bro,
But every day on what? What
bro,
is he betting on?
No, basketball, baseball, he bets
Nah,
it.
that's too much.
Bro, and
That's too
every
much.
day he's posting his shit. You get
Way
what I'm
too
saying?
much. You gotta be careful. That's way too much. I don't want to get out of control. I don't want to get out of control ever. You feel me?
Nah,
I
man.
did that on the roulette table years ago in my younger days, and I'm never, I stopped gambling because of that. Like
How
I
much
only
you lost on the roulette table?
only 4,000. That's not a lot to a lot of people, but that's a lot to a lot of people.
How'd you feel afterwards?
I felt terrible.
I've never lost 4,000.
I felt terrible, man. I mean, terrible enough to never
So
gamble
hold on,
again.
hold on. When you say
this
hold
is
on,
the
hold on.
first time I've gambled.
Because I
since
want to
then.
know something. Because I just said something that was kind of a lie. When you say you lost 4,000, do you mean you came to the table with 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I ain't gonna lie. On blackjack, yeah, I did some dumb shit, and this what Dana White be talking about, bro. I 4x'd my shit, so I was at like 30. I was at like 30 something hundred, and then I lost it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like I walked away.
Came with that.
I walked away. I made like $100, but I was up 3 racks.
I can't remember the name. Is it Martingale? Maybe somebody's gonna know. There's a system, a number system for the roulette, right? So as long as you can back it, I've told you this. As long as you can back your bet double, and the table allows. So you know.
You got to see what the table minimum and maximum is, because that obviously is going to allow. Yeah, I mean.
So up until that point, I had never lost. And up until that point, 4,000 was always enough to get me out of trouble. Meaning, if I lost, hypothetically, I'm not doing the math, but if I lost 10 straight bets, my 4,000 always had, let's say, 2-3 more bets to make that 10 straight bets back. So I never lost. But then that one time came where, like, I couldn't double back. It was over.
Man. Some people have that.
You gotta have the bankroll.
Some people have that method, but you know what I'm saying. Now you're playing chances because usually
you're just waiting it out.
Usually you're not getting more than like doing that doubling up. You're not getting more than like
your initial
10.
bet.
No, I'm saying you're not getting more than like 8 to 10 hands out of it, because there's table minimums and maximums, right? So let's say the table's a $20 minimum. It might be $5,000 or $10,000 max. So you go from 20 to 40, 40 to 80, 160 to 320, 320 to 640.
Takes a long time to get to 5,000. Takes a long time.
So look, 20, right? So 40, that's 2. 80, that's 3. 160, that's 4. 320, that's 5.
Keep going, see?
640.
See?
1280.
See? What's the probability of losing 7 in a row?
I'm just
8
saying.
in a row.
So
9 in a row.
Now you at 1280.
See how that 4,000 you break the casino. Let me tell you, but you also lose when you lose.
2160.
Keep going, champ.
And then 2160.
I lived in Jersey, bro. Atlantic City was an hour and 30 minutes from
2160. So then you got 4320. So now you at 4,320. So some tables you already done 9 hands. If it's a $10,000 table at $25 minute, you might get that 10th hand off. So yeah, it's like
9 hands is a lot.
No, not it is. It is, bro. It's highly unlikely.
It's hard to see 10 blacks in a row. Do you see it? Yeah, but it's hard to see 10 blacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that was your quick.
CYP.
We in Las Vegas and we are talking gambling.
Yes.
But I don't hit the tables no more.
CYP,
that was years ago in New Jersey.
CYP, I actually had a friend that would pay me to go with him when he gambled. And my sole job
was to stop him.
Was to hold his fucking money when he was up. You get what I'm saying?
Don't give it back.
Bro, there was one time where we both had been drinking and it's like,
y'all went to the club.
No. He gambling. You get what I'm saying? We drinking and
them drinks be free at the table.
I had a couple hundred and he was down, bro. And I'm like, yo, you done. You get what I'm saying? You done. Like, the money you gave me to hold is half what you started with. Like, I'm not letting you lose it. You get what I'm saying?
But you got to understand, gamblers come into the building with what they got or a number in mind to lose.
Yeah,
so, like,
but the thing
what
is,
he gave you, he probably knew he was willing to lose.
If you my friend and you tell me sober, don't let me gamble this.
Oh, all right.
So then, bro, you know what I'm saying? Alcohol involved, long story short, he tried to put his hands, you know what I'm saying? He tried to go for the money. I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
Oh, so y'all start fighting on some drunk shit?
Nah. I'm like, all right, cool. Gave him the money. I'm like, yo, I'm finna go. He's like, no, this, that, and the third. So I just sit at another table, right? I'm like, all right, I'm chilling, drinking. I'm just making sure he all right. He called me over. He's like, yo, give me a number.
Bro, you put it on the number.
Bro, at this point,
always feels good.
Bro,
FYI, that's 36 to 1.
No. Bro, at this point, he off the roulette table. At this point,
damn.
he playing fucking Keno. That's how down he is.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly, bro. It's the machine. It give you 80 numbers. You pick the numbers, and then it's like bingo kind of.
Never heard of it.
Boom. So at this point, he playing Keno. Bro, why the fuck the numbers I get, that shit hit? Like, that card hit. So he gave me like 800.
Damn.
He kept like 3 racks. And you know what I'm saying? That was that. We walked out. But, bro, he would legit pay me to come with him, just hold his money while he gambled.
If you're on Discord, go ahead and request to speak. Same thing on our show line. Just go ahead and press the number 1. If you're on Twitter Spaces, same thing. Request Ari Boxing Talk. Where you been at, champ?
All right.
Got unmute.
Hey, what's happening, guys? How's everything going?
Straight.
Oh, good.
I just want to I'll keep it short. Regis going, I'm sorry to switch up the topic, but Regis going to Matchroom
No, that
It's
is
straight
the
up
topic.
That
trash.
is a topic.
Thanks for getting back
Yeah,
on
yeah, no, but
topic.
I mean, I know, because you guys were talking gambling. But yeah, Regis going to Matchroom, I think is straight up trash. And the reason why I say that is because Regis has been kicking and screaming, talking about I want big fights, I want unification fights. Um, well, Top Rank offered him that, and it seemed like he wasn't interested, according to the boxing scene story.
Well, the boxing
He
scene
had
story says 5-fight deal. So are you sure they offered him that, or are you sure they offered him that carrot at the end of that 5-fight deal?
I mean, my whole thing is if you're Regis Prograis, he's been saying he wants unification fights and he wants big fights, right? So unification fights are either with PBC or they're with Top Rank. They're not with Matchroom. And you were talking about big fights. There's no big fights for him at Matchroom. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? So
the way I looked at this and the way I said it in the opening argument was that this is like a, profile building opportunity. The people that are over there outside of Richardson Hitchens, he should be able to beat and build this profile. 3-fight deal with Matchroom, he could always come right back. He's 34. He hasn't really gotten profiled as a champion truly, and he's a 2-time champion. He doesn't get
but
the
like you
respect he
said, he's
deserves.
34. He's 34. You
So
know what I'm saying? He's gonna go to a
So now,
platform that is
now,
not
now he's gonna
that is
get
not
finally
viewed as much as.
showcased. Now he's finally gonna get showcased. He hasn't gotten
But
that.
yeah, but there's no big fights for him over there, Ness.
All decent ones. Jack Catterall decent. Richardson Hitchens is
Okay,
more.
that's a decent fight.
Richardson
Richardson
Hitchens
Hitchens,
is,
nobody really knows him.
but it's more than decent. It's a tough fight. It's arguably a dangerous fight for high risk, low reward. Then you got the Montana Love, another star building fight. Build his
Bro,
stardom.
Montana Love quit his last fight and didn't he get disqualified or some shit like that?
Ari,
Come on, man.
That's why you feed him as Matchroom. His last fight, you feed him to Regis, your champion. And for Montana, it's like, oh shit, my Matchroom got me a title shot. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, for what the good thing that Eddie Hearn is doing, let's say if he gets Regis, he's giving his guys an opportunity at a title shot. But I don't see.
Same thing for Regis though. He's showcasing him. Like right now, no one is gonna make Regis the A side in any unification. I know how boxing works and I know how fight fans talk. He's not the A side versus Josh. He's not the A side versus Matisse because Matisse is this fan favorite amongst the hardcores. Who's he the A side versus? He needs this. Tell me who's the A side.
Ness. I'm going based on what Regis has been saying. Regis has been saying that he wants.
My brother.
But hold on, hear me out for a second.
I've heard you out. You making the same argument, Ari. You making the same argument. You about to repeat yourself. What I'm telling you is, isn't Jose Ramirez with Top Rank? Didn't they avoid that fight 3 times or 2 times already?
Yes, they ducked Regis. I agree with that.
So now, as Regis, I'm supposed to just go to Top Rank and say, yo, y'all didn't want me to fucking fight y'all guy for 2 times. 2 times. Y'all didn't put him in the tournament. Fuck it, I'm going to come to you now that y'all need me because I got a belt. What if he's even considering Matchroom, it's obviously more money. And at 34, a dude that never had a home network, PBC strung him along and fucked him around, never gave him the tank fight. Everybody fucked him around, dog. Like, I guess it's because this is the only sport I watch.
I don't think they fucked him around. He just kept making bad decisions in terms of like he just kept jumping around and wouldn't commit. He wouldn't commit.
My brother,
but he wouldn't commit. If Top Rank, okay, but hear me out. Top Rank, for example, Top Rank got offered him. Let's say there's a 5-fight deal, right?
He goes again with the repeating himself.
But just hear me out for a second. Regis himself has said he wanted a rematch versus Josh Taylor. That he's been saying that a lot, right? And he's also tweeted out, "Oh, I wish I could get my hands on Teofimo." Well, they just offered you the winner, and you didn't take it. So I don't want to hear anything from Regis talking about he wants unification fights, that he wants all these big fights when he signs to Matchroom that has neither for him, in my personal opinion. But that's my call. I'm not gonna waste any more time on Regis because he's making bullshit, in my opinion.
All right,
yo, wouldn't Regis? So Regis won the title as a vacant,
Mhm.
right? So don't you got to make a
Two
mandatory?
mandatories when it's vacant.
So then Sandor Martin and Gary Russell.
I mean, if the WBC actually do that, if they,
Okay.
live up to their rules.
That's number 1 and 2. Jose Ramirez is at 3, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I get what Regis is doing, man. He's never had a home. He's never been showcased. You know, people don't give him the respect he deserves as a two-time champion. He's always the B side. He needs these profile building fights. I mean, it's obviously helped. His argument was saying that he's going to a network,
Yo.
that nobody. I'll hear you. Give me a minute. That nobody knows, but like Hitchison went from Mayweather to DAZN and doing better. Go ahead.
What up, man? Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I done missed the whole show and jumped on, and I got straight on. That's what's up. But I missed everything. But I'ma just say that I'm happy with Regis' move because it ain't been like, he won titles and all that shit, and ain't nobody pay him no attention. He wasn't getting the fights. I'm like, what memory bank tells me that didn't Bill Haney say some shit about that he talked to WBC and they had something going with Regis or whatever, some decent paperwork and all that shit. Like Hitchinson or whatever his name is, he a good ass fighter. It's like if we want like we gotta make the best out of shit and stop trying to shoot everything down because the same niggas that's talking bad about that shit wasn't clamoring for Regis to get no shot with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they could counterpunch and name what the fuck they wanted before they heard this news from Regis because wasn't Ryan Garcia and them talking about some shit with Regis before
Yes.
Tank if he don't hurry up and sign it and all that?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, if
Ooh.
That's the service.
You back?
hey, nah, I got a call. You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, if he wasn't getting those shots and niggas wasn't screaming for him to help elevate him or whatever, don't fucking push him down because y'all niggas the problem with boxing. I don't know who the fuck he could fight, but I mean, Top Rank did work with fucking Eddie Hearn before, so we don't even need to act like that shit ain't happening. If anything, start naming the fighters that's available on the table that y'all want him to see. Fuck Montana Love. If he lost, motherfucking give Regis to fight the winner. You know what I'm saying? But let these niggas stay busy and help build the brand instead of just drop some shit. Like, these niggas be killing me with that. And I ain't even no big ass Regis fan, but whoever the fuck with a big name want to step up and beat that kid if you could. Other than that, fuck them negative people. I'm out.
Appreciate the
I
call, my
just
guy.
think that Ari is making a horrible case, right? Again, he doesn't want to admit to himself that, the big names on Top Rank are not guaranteed. The big names on Top Rank are free agents after they fight. So he's like, oh yeah, they offered him the Regis versus the winner of Tio and Taylor. Well, neither of those guys will be their fighter after they win. Neither. Oh, FYI, Devin's also not with Top Rank. So who exactly is he unifying with over there, according to Ari Boxing? How is Top Rank the better move? Why not be with Matchroom, who obviously, has the money, who can obviously
They've just extended their U.S. and Mexico TV deals.
and when they become free agents, they can't offer Tio the fight versus Regis?
Of course. Same with Devin. Devin could actually ask for the fight when moving up. You know what I'm saying? So
Arthur, what up?
Arturo.
I got Corima Sanchez, $2. Lies. Canelo versus David, a lot bigger and better fight. And I guess she's saying that that fight will get to more pay-per-views than Ryan and Tank. Go ahead, Art.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good, Ness? What's good, Danny?
What up with it?
Man, I don't mind the move. I feel like for a 3 fight deal, I feel like the 3 fights should be Catterall, um, Then they should fight. He should fight Hitchens, and then after that, he should get a good payout with Ryan. So that'd be a good way for Ryan to kind of get his that'd be a good way for Ryan to build up, get 2-3 fights, and then come back at a champion. You know what I'm saying? And see if Regis beat him, then he'll just keep that streak going. So that's my call.
All right, my guy. Appreciate it. Appreciate your thoughts on the situation. Obviously, fights to be made on both sides. You know what I mean? Arguments can be made for the PBC side and for the Matchroom side.
I mean, the PBC side would have been the best side, kind of like, okay, you got the Matisse fight, but that's a tough fight. You don't know if you could win. And then you got, the possibility of probably a tank fight that may not come at 140. So I don't even know if that's the best side. That's what I'm saying. And you might be shelved over there. They don't even got dates for their own fighters. Going with Matchroom, you going to have consistency. At least we know we'll see Regis 3 times out. Malcolm, what up?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, TBV? Yo, shout out to Ringwalk Danny for finally coming back. Ness don't gotta be Dolo no more. Shout out to you, man.
I was
I'm
gone
not
a day,
too good.
yo.
Too long, bro.
Nah, like yesterday he was gone, bro. It just seemed like it's a while. But look, I just want Regis to just get out there more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too good with what fighters are in what stables. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say some shit and I just fuck up and look stupid. But what I'll tell you, when it comes to like the 140 pounders, in terms of casuals, like my boys, they know who Haney is. They know who Teofimo is. If I say something about Regis, they're clueless. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for his name to get out there. And this man is a dog.
Would
you know
your
what I'm saying? So
would your friends tune into Regis versus Jack Catterall?
probably not, unless
Regis
Regis' name was
Montana
just,
Love.
nope.
No Regis Montana Love?
Nah, because they just straight. I'm talking
Regis
straight
Richardson
casual.
Hitchens.
Straight casuals.
So
nah.
then they ain't gonna know him any better when he done with his Matchroom deal.
Yeah. But hey, listen,
That's
if
true.
some shit happens and then his name can get out there or whatever it is, like if Haney moves up and somehow they fight, you know what I'm saying? That's great. I just want Regis to just get his name out there. That's all I'm really saying. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I know he was really adamant on getting a Josh Taylor rematch because he wants to erase that O. But didn't Taylor say something of that he's thinking about moving to 147 soon?
I don't know, man. Taylor been moving to 147 for how long now?
Yeah, you got a point. So
nah, bro, legit. Hold on, legit. He been talking about that since 2021.
Bro, since Crawford was still with Top
Yeah,
Rank.
no, I'm talking. That's what I'm saying.
Like, dude,
It's been a year and a
hey,
half.
who knows? Like,
shout
if
out
he
to that
end up
dude.
losing to Lopez and then he just feels like he got to move up, he'll move up. But I just know it's not something we can ignore because he said it. You know what I'm saying? And Regis wants to get that he wants to redeem himself for sure. I know he's been real adamant about it, but yeah, that's really it, man. I just want him to get out there. That's all. Y'all just keep doing what y'all doing, man, and just keep bringing this fire ass content.
All right, man. Appreciate
you. Appreciate you. Let's see what we got. If you want to call in, we got Discord open.
We got the landline right here, top of the screen.
Bandemic.
425-569-5241. Who we got?
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, about this, just a Matchroom. If you search on Twitter, Eddie Hearn and Hitchens, Eddie said that Richardson's next fight will be for a world title. And if Richardson fights Regis next, I think for Regis, that's a bad decision. I think that's quite dumb, to be honest. But yeah, I think on the Matchroom side, there's good fights for him, like Catchroll. For us, Catchroll's the undisputed champ. And that fight, for me, will show the best fight in the division.
Well, I don't know what title shot Eddie could get him next. I mean,
get who?
Richardson Hitchens.
Regis.
He ain't even ranked by the BC. Regis fought for a vacant.
Bro, Regis could do a voluntary. Eddie could get Richardson ranked.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying
he could petition.
I'm just saying he ain't even ranked right now.
But that's what Eddie said, though. You can find the quote.
Yeah, Eddie says a lot.
Eddie never lies.
That's true.
What's that rapper's name? That him and Eddie, they related. Oh no, that's the wrong song. I was thinking Never Scared. My bad.
I ain't never lied. I ain't never lied.
Pandemic, you goody?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You the man,
Keep up the great
champ.
work.
Where you at in across the pond?
I live in London, northwest London.
That's crazy. You ain't even show up when me and Danny was out there, bruh. What you don't fuck with smokers?
Nah, man, I was working that day. I remember.
All right, bruv. We got Phil. What it do? Phil dropped off. We going out to the landline, the show line,
14255695241. Press 1 time.
Don't forget we got a poll where you should be hitting the like button before you vote, which you're not. We got more votes than thumbs up. Not fair, not nice. Algorithm just called me. They said they haven't even felt the presence of the show. That is your fault. Regis Prograis signed to Eddie Hearn's Matchroom. Who should he fight next? Jack Catterall, 49%. Richardson Hitchens next, 23%. Liam Pato, 4%. Montana Love, 24%. I like those fights. Are they the best fights? No, those are all good fights. And definitely steps in the right direction for Regis. Could he get bigger fights? Yeah, maybe you could do Montana Love, then do Sandor, then do I don't know who's bigger, Catterall or Hitchison. Maybe Catterall because he's known in the U.S. and in the U.K. Treese, what up?
What up, though?
You tell me, champ.
Shit, chilling, man. I'm just happy to hear all this Toledo talk on the show, man. That shit excellent. I'm happy Danny enjoyed himself in the city, man.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back, man. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm first time in Toledo. First and foremost, it reminded me a lot of the a lot of the city. A lot smaller, obviously, but it reminded me of where I grew up at. Truth be told.
Yeah, real industrial shit. You know how it go around here. You know? But I just wanted to call and say that the Regis Prograis shit though. I know why people upset that he signed with Matchroom though, because in my heart, I feel like Top Rank just give you more exposure. You feel me? Because they on ESPN, they the only ones really with a network deal. You feel me? That shit matters. I think. I don't know.
Nah, you're right.
You gotta. That shit matters. You feel me?
That's a lot of exposure.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I be so pissed off with Showtime. Like they don't have why they stop putting the fucking fights on CBS, like on the main network.
They never was really doing that, man. They dropped the ball. They only did big fights on CBS, and then they had the other shit, CBS Sports Network. They never really took advantage of, or maybe they never really had an output deal with that.
Forbes just dropped the. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. But I just feel like that's just you feel me. That's just something that matters. You feel me? The Top Rank, they get more exposure on ESPN. People don't even like every time you walk into a bar, every time you walk into a fucking club or some shit. The channel's always on ESPN. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like even if people not interested, even if they're not interested in boxing, you just walk in. That shit is on boxing. You feel me? Motherfuckers don't turn. You know what I'm saying? It matters. And but with the Regis Prograis, I feel like he should he got. There's a couple fights over there with the Matchroom shit, but it's just like I say, it's not exposure like you could get with Top Rank, and that's why you feel me. Shit falls off. But I'm happy here with Top Rank though. Speaking of exposure, goddammit, one of the best heavyweights on the planet. So yeah, y'all know what's going on, man. But shout out.
You going to the fight?
That's my call. Of fucking course, you already know what's going on, man. Hey, and I wanted to say, next time you ever come to the city and you feel like you desperate for wheels or something, we got a couple cars over here or something. It ain't gonna be the prettiest of whips, but I'll throw you some keys. We get you some wheels or something,
My God, no,
yeah.
Definitely appreciate it. Yo, like I said,
Yes!
It was my first time out there, bro. So I'm thinking Detroit to Toledo like half an hour.
That's just a distance,
bro.
That's a pretty.
When I was trying to get an Uber to the airport, that shit was legit saying like none available. Like the dude called me and tried, bro. Let me tell you, this motherfucker thought he was slick. This little motherfucker. He calls me, right? He finally take me to the airport. He's like, "Yo, you going to the airport, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Bro, he pulls up. I get in the car. He like, "Yo, so look, out here, what we do, we make deals with the riders."
What?
Motherfucker was trying to get
What?
another 30 out of me.
Yeah.
And he's like, I could cancel the. I'm fuck you, mean, bro. I start getting hold
But
up.
wait, cancel for what?
Because he wanted more money. So he came all the way to me. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I'm like, that's the price I was gonna tip you. You over here being weird and shit. He's like, no.
So you
Like,
still got in the car with him?
bro, I was already in the car, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I gotta catch my fucking flight. Like in my head, all I'm thinking about is catching my flight. So I'm like, nah, yeah, bro. I'm like, I was already gonna tip you. I know you ain't making no money, bro. I got out the car, gave him a 2-star review. Only reason I gave him 2 is because he did get me to the airport on time. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker was pedal to the metal. But yo, you don't do no weird ass shit like that. But no,
He gonna be so mad when he get that review.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't, but I'm just saying he gonna be so mad. Like, yo, I rushed through the highway for this motherfucker. But Treese, CYP.
Yo, WP, I appreciate it. Saying great interview via Danny with Bob Arum. Be sure to check it out. Look at Bob's face. You can tell he appreciated Danny's lead ups and questions. I appreciate that. Champ, go check that out. YouTube.com/The Boxing Boys. Carlos, dímelo.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Listen. First off, let me say this. You missed the epic show, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. CYP shut the internet down, shut the rumor mill down before it even got legs. Hit the personal back called my personal friend, asked him about this stupid ass rumor. He shut it down immediately, came back live to the show, let the people on TBV know insider information. Like, like people don't understand how crazy that is to just be able to shut down a fucking boxing rumor live. Bum, it's over. Talk about something else. That's the power CYP brings, man. That's relationships. That's relationships. Now, anyway, we gonna talk about Regis. I like Regis. The problem is nobody else really likes him that much. See, at his advanced age of 34, he's not a prospect anymore. He's had his title shots. He's had tournaments. He's been a champion. Boxers don't care enough to give him another shot because they can lose. So they're not going to give him no opportunity. Fuck that. You ain't bringing us millions of dollars. Fuck that. And promoters don't care enough to sacrifice one of their youngsters for him either. So I'm sorry to tell Regis fans, him being a champion, being a star, it's probably not in his cards. But him signing with Matchroom or somebody that's going to give him a lot of money per fight, best deal. Go where you can get the most money per fight and just be comfortable like that. And I'm just being honest with you. Nobody's looking to make Regis no goddamn star or give they shot up to Regis so to stop their trajectory. It's not happening. 34 years old, already been a champ 2 times. Boom, boom. It's a wrap, man. They ain't really tripping on you like that, Regis. I'm keeping it real. Homeboy was honest. Most people don't even know who Regis is, nor Catteralls and all the rest of them dudes either. It's just not looking good. But Matchroom do like to pay good money, so I do wish the brother good in getting that money. Stop worrying about all that other dumb shit and be real. You came into boxing to be rich, to take care of your family. That champion shit, you already did it. You cool. Go get your money. Quit begging these motherfuckers to fight you. They not gonna give you the opportunity. You're too fucking dangerous. You're too advanced in age, man. You had a great career. Just make that money and do your goddamn best. That's CYP. I'm out.
Yeah, I guess he just said that by like accident when he said he ain't gonna be able to be champion again because Regis is the WBC champ right now. That's why those fights at Matchroom will make sense because Matchroom will be providing a service to their fighters.
Giving them opportunities.
Exactly by bringing Regis to their stable, they've brought in a champion. Now they get to offer Hitchison a title shot, Montana a title shot. Don't mean they can win, but you as a promoter, you're doing your thing. You're making sure your guy got his opportunity.
And then I'm gonna be honest with you, as a promoter, he's also giving himself opportunity to entice other free agents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We mentioned Devin Haney, who we saw a picture.
Tiafimo.
We saw you mentioned Tio. So I think it's as a promoter for Eddie, it's a business move, and that's that. Who we got next?
We got, you should try to pronounce this because this is definitely got to be a Mexican name I've never seen. It's Coraima.
Oh, hold on. Let me just refresh. Hold on.
Coraima Sanchez, $2. Lies. Oh, we said that. Juan Mancha, $2 super chat says, Tio's ends up at Matchroom and fights Regis. Breezy World, $2 super chat. Great caller. Ness's bias. I'm biased for everybody, I guess. Like I was biased for Tank, now I'm biased for Regis. You know, I'm biased for Wilder. I'm just biased. Numbers. These dudes are weird, man.
L, mic check, mic check, mic check.
What
One
up?
two
What up?
one
Good morning,
two.
good morning, TBV.
Buenos
I'm a little
dias.
late, man. I just want to say good morning, bro. Wish everybody, good energy, good positive energy. Let's not bring some weirdo topics today. What's up with you, Danny?
All
You know
is
what I mean?
good,
Welcome
man.
back.
How you feeling? Appreciate it.
Shit, I just got done with a little bit of jump rope. I'm here on my morning cardio. Starting a little late, but I just wanted to compound what another call. I think it was like two callers ago, where yeah, man, like Regis is really just hardcores that really fuck with him. It's he don't really got no drawing power. I think the Matchroom is good. Like just go take go take work over there. Go take care of work out there in England. But I don't really see him like moving the needle. So it just kind of makes sense where like with Top Rank, why is it gonna sound with Top Rank if Top Rank can't even promote Crawford or Crawford don't want to get promoted? That's a whole other discussion. But yeah, Regis ain't really moving the needle if he fights Catterall. Richardson, like, he would need to do a fight with like, um, see, that's the thing. Like, the big names ain't gonna give him a shot. But I was just like compounding that because like, ain't none of my homies know who the fuck Regis is, and that's kind of like that's the negative side of like going independent. Where I don't like maybe you can answer this, Ness and Denny. Why don't these fighters be like doing what Ryan did? You know what I mean? Going to all these podcasts, going to all these Instagram pages, like promoting themselves and shit. Like, I
Yo,
don't
but
understand why
but okay,
they don't
okay.
put that work in.
I mean, okay, why haven't you been on TV or you know what I'm saying? It's like they gotta ask you.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not that they don't want the exposure, but they gotta want you. You get what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah.
They
I
either
feel
gotta
that.
want you or you gotta have the connections to get on those platforms. You get
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
would you turn away a Regis interview if
Bro,
he was interested
But
in?
but what
brother,
if
but
you
what
don't know
platform?
Regis?
But
If
this
you
is the
don't know,
thing.
but
What
Danny,
platform?
just answer it with his own answer. If you and your homies don't know Regis, why would the podcaster that you're saying should have him on his show know him? You're saying he's not popular, so why would the content creator whose show he's gonna get on be excited to do an interview with a guy that no one
Like
knows?
you're talking about an interview, bro. Some of these guys don't even have a follow on social media. You want
Hmm.
them to get a whole interview slot on some of these people's platforms. It's kind of difficult.
Jordan in New York, what is up?
Yo,
Yo,
what's going on?
what up?
So look, the first caller, you're dumb. He said it's a dumb move picking the zone over a top rank. First of all, you don't know what type of bag he getting, so he probably getting that bag. And Regis, even for the last 3 years, he been fighting one time every year. Like, come on, bro. There's a chance for him to stay active, to get paid. Like, come on, he fought Juan Hernandez, Yvonne Rakatch, and Tyrone McKenna before Cepeda. Who is that? Y'all know who that is? Those three fighters I just named?
Of course I know who
That's my
Cepeda
point.
is.
What you would do because you're a diehard boxing
But you
fan,
don't
but
know Cepeda? You didn't
I'm
watch his
just
fight
saying.
with
No.
Jose Ramirez, the champion?
No, I said Juan Hernandez, Yvonne Rakatch, and Tyrone McKenna. I
I
said
mean,
those
yeah, I
three
know,
fighters
I know,
before
I know all
before
three
Cepeda.
guys. Yeah, he fought Juan Heraldez on Halloween night on the Tank Leo
Yeah.
pay-per-view on Showtime. That was
PBC gave him that.
you know
Tell PBC to get their matchmaking
and
better.
and then
And
he
that's
fought
what I said.
he
When
fought
PBC had him, they fucked him around. They ain't give him nothing.
then he fought Ivan Redcatch on the Jake Paul undercard when he fought the hip dude with the curly hair.
Which is a decent name. You seen Broner
Ben
trying to
Askren.
fight him.
Ben
Yeah, Ben
Askren.
Askren. That was April of 2021 if I ain't mistaken. And then he fought
Yeah,
old
21,
boy
21. Yep.
yup, and then he fought old boy Thanksgiving weekend last year, Zepeda. We was actually there at the Zepeda fight in LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? But these are
Nah, he fought
names.
McKenna.
These
He fought Tyrone McKenna before the Spider.
and yeah, that was a Dubai. I think that was what was the that was a Dubai show. I forget the promoter that
Yep.
was doing shit out there. But the point is, each one of those fights was with somebody else. So he ain't even given an opportunity to get momentum because each one of those was with a different promoter, a different network. You know?
Facts. And for zone 2, there's a chance
Champ, that
for
is the
That
Head.
is the
bell,
bell, though,
Jordan.
brother. That is the bell. That is the
Gotta get it
bell.
in before the bell. Ronnie Phoenix.
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
All good, all good. ¿Cómo está?
Bien. Gracias. Hey, I like the move, bro, and I think that a couple more fighters might be going that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see Teofimo's, he's fed up with Top Rank right now, so that might be a likely move. They've him and his dad. You know what I'm saying? You see them joking around with fucking Eddie and shit in the past. Might end up having Devin, Theo, and fucking Regis all over there at 140, and Ryan too. You mean? But a caller a few calls back said something about get Ryan back in a state where his confidence gets up. Give him a couple fights. Let Regis get a couple off there, and then on the third fight, let them two go at it. You mean? Regis got 10 years on him. We don't know. A lot of fighters are fighting a lot more later in years nowadays. You know what I'm saying, with all the fucking health. You know what I mean? All the shit they're doing to keep themselves healthy, and plus they don't fight as much as they used to fight before. But yeah, that's what I was coming on to tell you guys the same thing, and then he hit it as soon as I pushed the one. Homie, the next caller came on and said, yeah, it's the same shit I was saying. Give both them a couple fights there at Matchroom, and then Ryan with Golden Boy, but Golden Boy and Matchroom damn near the same damn thing. And yeah, 3 fights, you know what I'm saying? 3 fights down the line, you see them two meet up in a big fight, pay-per-view. That'll give Regis his name that he needs, or that'll fucking let Ryan come back and be the person he needs to be. But that's my call. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yes,
Danny, keep working hard, man. We appreciate you and that. Everything you guys do, man. You guys have a good day.
Man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the support. Keep rocking out. Those of you on YouTube, top of the screen, y'all see it right here, 425-569-5241. If you're tuned in, smash the like and make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell down there, bottom of the screen. $5 super chat from Beasley. I'm sorry. I think $2 from Mad Bent said good for Regis, time to occasion some UK blokes. $5 from Beasley 598 says I agree. That was a good interview with Arum. You could tell he was impressed too by Danny's questions and follow-ups. He knew you knew your stuff. Appreciate it, my guy.
Did you tell him, like, yo, we've been trying to take you to the dispensary for over a year, and we got the plug with the biggest spot in the spot?
I did. I actually told him, I'm like, yo, Bob, I'm like, we've been fucking the city up. It ain't even been a year. Today's our 1 year anniversary with Hardin, right? Did you know that?
No way.
Today's our 1 year anniversary with Hardin. For the first time ever, we went to Hardin. That's when they gave us the tour, the VIP passes.
I gotta text him.
And that's when we had Omar with the camera, the BTS, and you know what I'm saying? That's when we may or may have not you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. Today is, yo, you know what today is too, champ? Fucking 4 years ago today, me and you was on the rooftop of the MGM where you're not even allowed access, but you know what I'm saying? You was putting one in the air. We was at the bar, the lobby bar with our boy Abe El Camino. You remember that night? Danny Jacobs, Canelo, good times, man. Good times. Good fucking times, man. Shout out to the Boxing Boys. Who we got next on the phone line, though?
We got to do a special show out of Hardin. We got to come up with some. We need some guests, people we can invite. Let's do something in there.
When?
Obviously, we can't do it Saturday, but shoot for next Saturday. What fight is next Saturday?
Broly.
Boom. Next Saturday.
Broly.
We got to get something going on in there.
Who else on that? Kenny Sims on that. You know what I mean? That'd be good. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate it, man. You know what's up. But
All
yo,
right, we going out to the next one. Who is
I
that?
thought that was all the
Dope.
callers.
Dope. What up?
What's happening? What's happening? Y'all can hear me?
Loud and clear. What it do?
What's good, Danny? What's good, Ness? So I just want to say, my call might be a little biased. You feel me? New Orleans made me, Atlanta raised me. So look, Regis, everybody know Regis a dog. He's big risk, he's small reward. He might as well just go over there, earn with Hearn. Them checks is clearing. It's not Mob Nation. He ain't gonna have to, oh, what the fuck is going on with my check? You know what I'm saying? Give him a good homecoming fight. He probably go overseas, fight Catterall, get his clout up over there, and then end it off, cash him out in the end. It's a 3-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Top rank. They was gonna try the A side. They fight us to death. We already seen it with the Ramirez. Then they tried to fake like Ramirez was the A side and he was selling all these tickets when he really was giving them away. And then you already know PBC. They gonna sit him. He's 34. He need to be active. He need to be in front of people. You feel me? So, and then with Devin, Tio, and Taylor, all their contracts expiring, you never know where they're gonna end up at. So, you know what I'm saying? I think Matchroom is definitely the right move.
All right, brother. Appreciate you calling in, man. We going out to Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up, I was just about to say the same thing, get my hometown fight, with Eddie Hearn. To me, whoever he signs with, he gotta he gotta make sure he gets like at least multiple fights in 1 year. Because if you keep getting one fight each year, ain't nobody going to get to know you because it's like, oh, that was a good fight, but then you don't see you for
They
the
gonna
next year.
forget you, yeah.
So you need, yeah, because he's gonna need multiple fights to get that exposure up. Get a homecoming fight. To um, spread his story on who he is. I think that will definitely build his profile. Um, and that will get some buzzing. Um, but yeah, it doesn't matter who he's with. It's just like he just needs to get on his grind and get a multi fight deal a year than just one fight a year. You know, because if he still keeps getting one fight a year, ain't nobody gonna know who he is because it's like they're gonna be on to the next. If he gets 3 fights in 1 year, it's like, oh, I seen him fight 3 months ago, or I seen him fight 4 months ago, and so that's what get his name buzzing. So if you want his name buzzing, you got to fight more than one time a year. He ain't like Crawford where people know who he is, and it's like, oh yeah. So that's my call.
All right, Al. Thanks for calling in. Jonathan Lambarena is on you.
Yo, what up, Nas? What up, Danny?
What's going on, champ?
Hey, y'all not gonna believe this. I just called Rocky Fielding's trainer, right? And he told me that there was no rehydration clause, right? Y'all gotta believe me, cause I know him. All right.
Nah,
And see, I don't.
I checked CYP. I spoke to Coach Larry Wade and I spoke to Coach Bullet. They both confirmed that there was no rehydration for Rolly. Coach Bullet specifically told me that he wouldn't stand for that shit, and Larry Wade told me that it wasn't any rehydration, and that as far as he know, there wasn't. I mean, there wasn't any catchway, and there wasn't any rehydration. Excuse me, there wasn't any rehydration, and there wasn't any next day weigh-in.
Cool. That's you, and that's right. That's you. That's the host, right? But for CYP to come on here and call people names and say the general public is dumb because they don't know who he is, if you gotta say who you are in the boxing game, and I'm talking about CYP, if you gotta say, y'all know I do this, y'all know, you really nobody in the game. You may know somebody, but for CYP to come up here and just say, oh, just because I say it, y'all gotta believe it. It's like we need somebody to actually come out and say it. If Larry Wade was to say it, then Larry Wade should have said it. Now, like I said, if you could verify Ness yourself, you're tied in with those people too. That's a different story. That's just my thing. Ness is like we're just supposed to believe CYP because it's coming out his mouth. That's just my side. But if you go ahead and confirm it with Larry Wade, you're the host. It if I just see CYP, he's just a caller, just like every one of us. He may have, a membership with y'all, but I don't see how we're just supposed to take his word for truth. You get me?
I mean, you
Got
don't
you.
you don't you don't have to take it for truth, but I mean, it's very rare that he calls in saying something and somebody proves him wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like he has a proven track record. I know when it comes to Larry Wade, he has an existing and long time friendship. So it's
And
like,
relationship.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things, I'm not saying I take it all for granted, but I'm just saying certain things he's
I mean,
not really proven wrong.
I'm sure you meant all for truth. Cause for granted,
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I take everything for truth, but definitely I consider things he say. I may look into it, but a lot of times he'll say some crazy shit that sounds crazy to some people, and he's DMing me screenshots of an article, screenshots of what he's saying. So, he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. See, the general public, your audience, we're not privy to those information. So I'm not just gonna take it at face value. You know what I mean? Especially if the man comes up here and his main thing is to racially, bias commentate about certain things. Talking about, oh, y'all know y'all never beat us, talking about, black people and Mexicans and all that. Like that, I'm not gonna take him serious because that's the main thing he does. You get me?
I hear you.
Oh, but
That is the belt,
shout
my
out
guy.
Prograis,
Appreciate it.
Hearn.
What you say?
He said, "Shout out to Progress and Eddie Hearn."
Shout out to Fight Stars. They are going to be having a party, which we will be doing a live stream podcast out of the Virgin Hotel Skybox. Live in attendance is going to be Cuba Gooding Jr., who I loved in Gladiator. Then,
Yo, I loved him in radio.
okay. Then we'll have Fernando Vargas Jr., aka Firos. I tried to get him to pronounce it.
Feroz,
And
yeah.
then we have Roberto Duran, Manos de Piedra. Then we have, who's the third guest? Andy Ruiz, the former unified champ. And also we have Robert Pryor, who will be painting the three legendary champions live while we do a live, while you watch the fight. It's going to be official. Check it out. Tickets are on Eventbrite.
Yes.
And you can check out Fight Stars on their social media for more detailed information. CYP Counterpunch.
Uh-oh. We got some jealousy in the building. Why should we listen to CYP? Just because he's known Larry Wade since he was 19 years old and he's 37 doesn't mean that he knows him. You know what? Just because he's rode in a car with Larry Wade, spends vacations with Larry Wade, knows Larry Wade's wife, his wife knows his wife, just because they train together, just because they know each other, just because they follow each other, just because they support each other, doesn't mean he can call him and ask him a question and we're just supposed to believe him. You know how stupid you sound, dog? Like, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say something honest. I'm not like you motherfuckers. I'm not. Okay? You're mad that I'm not like you. I'm an elite fucking person who is a man of the people at the same time, which is something y'all don't get. I fuck with y'all because I love people. I was raised by so many people that I give back. It is what it is. I'm not one of them dudes you see and don't say nothing to you. I will talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere. That's why people fuck with me. You niggas are mad and you're gonna keep being mad. Don't be mad because I'm elite and I got elite friends and I'm man enough to go to them and bring that shit back to you so your punk ass can be in the loop. Because I could just mind my fucking business and let y'all look stupid and sound stupid instead of showing dedication to the show I've been on for fucking 5 years, saying, you know what, let me go do my thing and come back to y'all. That to me is entertaining. See, on another show will be a fucking appreciated. But here, you fucking weirdos are the fucking bottom scum. Ness, I love Ness, but he fucks with the bottom scum. There's about 30% of y'all who real ones. And the rest of y'all are some fucking weirdos, yo, that nobody will fuck with. Look at you. You just called and hated on me, right? Where is your fucking rent? Where is your membership? Where is your super chat? You don't even support the nigga, but you complaining about the dudes he linked with. Think about it. Why don't you pay some money? Why don't you super chat? Why don't you support? You don't do any of that, but you complain about me. Dude called in last week and said all black people do is complain about things when they fucking lose. Your bitch ass didn't call in crying. So why you crying now, motherfucker? Wipe them tears, nigga. CYP is here.
CYP.
Syria.
Appreciate the call.
So numbers will be the shirt is already being sent out. We got an extra large for you. And in terms of the super chat, it says Robert Garcia was selling fight everywhere. No, Ryan Garcia was selling the fight everywhere, but still not the face. I mean, I think they equally did both promoted. Like at one point, I was gonna say that. Like I was building a show. Me and Two Tone were building links on how many things Ryan did, and it was like the show was gonna be like, is Ryan carrying the promotion? But then, Tank equally did a lot of interviews on big name locations. So yeah, I think they both equally promoted that one. But the phone lines are open if you want to
Yeah,
call in.
I mean they both were on huge platforms on they both were on big shows and did their things respectively as far as the
Yep.
promotion is concerned. Who we got
Big
next?
Gucci Nick on the line. What up, though?
What up, man? Shout out TBV. Shout out Ringwalk Danny. Ness, y'all keep up the great work, man. Everybody smash that like and subscribe, man. Um, yeah, man. We just signing to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. Um, I don't know about that, man. I feel like the real profile raising fight's gonna be at like ESPN, man. He's gonna I wish he would try to get like that Tio fight, man. Um, I feel like he's only signing with Matchroom to get that bag because Matchroom gonna give him that bag and he's gonna have some options. But I feel like those are fights that Regis could all win, man. None of those fights are 50-50 fights on that side, in my opinion, man. But I honestly would like to see Regis push more towards unification, man, being 34 and all that. I know he a two-time champ, but he was never like a unified champ, man. I wish he would really push for another belt. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's
Well,
all I got on.
I mean, he did push for another belt, bro. He lost. You know what I'm saying? He lost in his unification to Josh Taylor. So,
Oh,
he
I mean the second coming
I
of
mean,
Regis, man.
he
He just
has
got back on top.
yeah, he hasn't fought though, you know what I'm saying, since winning the title. So we got to see what he does next. Based off what he does next because he hasn't fought since winning the title. So, we'll see what he does next and see if he does try to, get more belts.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like what he does next, I want him at the age of 34. I want another title shot to
I
unify
got you.
next, man. Because
I got you.
he ain't got nobody with titles. He ain't got nobody with titles on Matchroom side. You know what I mean?
The problem is that he's probably going to be waiting for a while because Josh is tied up. He's fighting in June. Uh Brody fights next week, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be tied up for a bit, but we'll see.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, but that's my call, man. Like I said, everybody smash that like and subscribe, man.
Appreciate the call.
Big Gucci. Let's see who else is next. We got Vega. What up?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes,
You
sir.
all
Yes,
good.
sir.
Man, I am happy we got a different topic, not including two specific fighters again. But I think, yeah, Regis signing with Matchroom, it's a good sign. The top rank, I'm sorry, the top rank offer, I'm sure, wasn't too bad. It has a lot of great fighters over there, a lot of potential great matchups. But I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's that three fight compared to five fight. To have to give up that much control in the long run, it doesn't guarantee much. Also, with what Regis has been going through since even being with Lou DiBella, back in at least when he was in the Super Series. I remember he had issues getting paid. Once he lost to Taylor, he had a match fall through with Hooker, and then just had issues finding good matchups. He went over to, I don't know what was it, Dubai or the Middle East.
Yeah,
Fought
with
Anna.
Probellum. He was with Probellum. Yup.
Right, right. Now he's not with Probellum. I'm sure he has a different aspect. He wants, I'm sure he wants specific things and things that are going to lead to actuality, not empty promises.
Right.
Uh, ESPN probably would give him more exposure. We just heard Buatsi bitching about the Zone being an app, and then that's part of the reason why he chose Sky over there in the UK. However, I think the potential of Teofimo being a free agent, Haney being a free agent, them being at 140,
Right.
Haney, a lot of people believe he's going to go back to Matchroom. And there's a pretty decent stable over there with Catterall. Paro's about to get an eliminator, so maybe he gets a belt in the future. I know we like the Hitchens fight. Maybe he can get his first fight in with Montana Love, just knock that out. Maybe even help match him with that. But I think the potential of maybe bringing a Teofimo over, a Haney over, and I think another player that maybe is not big on our radar is Dalton Smith. A lot of people speak really highly of him over there in the UK, and Stonebone actually educated us, said that he was in that Crawford camp, and yeah, he a lot of good things are being said about him. I haven't been that impressed with him, but I think that maybe it's more of an opposition. Just not be able to show all his
Who
tools.
the
Really good
fuck is
wrestling.
that guy?
But nah, he's actually headlined a couple cards on Matchroom, so check him out. He's not, like I said, doesn't nothing jumps out on him, but a lot of good things are said about him, and sees that they're prepping him for a big fight. So, yeah, man, I'm cool with it. I can understand what like Ari came in talked about. Regis said he wants Taylor, he wants big fights, unifications, but we all know at the end of the day, it's all about that mighty dollar. That's my call.
All right, my guy.
Yeah, not to
Appreciate the
mention,
call.
not to mention, we don't know if the champ is gonna be at top rank any longer. Who do we got? Big Balls, Nino. What up?
Yo, Ness, Danny, you can hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I've been hearing a couple callers say what Regis need to do to get his exposure out there and shit, but I really don't even think it's nothing he could do at this point. To be honest, I just think his time done passed. Not saying he ain't the one of the best in the division. I think he the best at 140. I'm just saying that crossover appeal where everybody gonna know him. I don't think that's gonna happen. I really feel like his best chance at that was unifying against Josh Taylor like 4 5 years ago. But you know how it is over the water. Them boys cheated him over there. I don't even know how he lost that fight against Taylor. But I feel like if he would have got them 3 straps then, and then he would have been on the pound for pound and all that shit. It's just like how Josh Taylor is now. Like I be seeing Josh. I don't know. That ain't coming from my side. I just heard some shit. But it's just like Josh Taylor now. Like I be seeing Josh Taylor still top 10 on some pound for pounds, even after he looked against Catterall and shit. I think it was on the Ring magazine top 10 or some shit. And it's just like I feel like if Regis could have got that path and then took Ramirez belt and motherfucker went undisputed, then everybody would know him. But shit, he ain't. You feel me? He just got the short end of the stick. So with the route he going now, you feel me? He been trying to get the big fights. He was trying to get Ramirez, but Ramirez ain't fight him. So shit, it's like he trying to get the big names, but shit, they don't want to fight him. He is a risky ass name. I wouldn't put none of my fighters in there with him. Like I heard one caller, I think it was CYP if I'm mistaken. The trajectory of my fighter, I wouldn't put him in there fucking with Regis. You know what I'm saying? That boy a monster. And I don't think he old at all. People be saying he old. It's just like saying Usyk old or Fury, better BF. All these niggas is up there in age, but they all sharp to me. So I feel like shit, Regis would knock off T.O. Taylor, Matias, all these niggas, Gary, all of them. But he just got to get the fights and everybody ain't gonna be no star. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. So shit, he just need to make as much money as he can, rack up them names on his resume, and shit, go ahead and call it a career. Because like I said, I feel like he beat Taylor, but that's just my opinion. And like I said, he gonna be all right, man. Everybody ain't meant to be no star in this boxing game. But y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gone.
All right, my guy.
All right.
Appreciate it. You're definitely right about that. Not everybody is going to be a star.
Looks like we got some callers here. Huang in Houston.
Yeah, man, I like what Eddie's doing. I see. So you gotta look at this. He just signed Jack, right? Tio been talking about he gonna leave top range. I mean, I see what Eddie's doing. He's setting up the 140 over there. Get a title fight between Regis and Jack. And if Teofimo wins the belt from Josh, there you go. That's how I see it, though. That's all I got. TBV, y'all.
All right,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate the call.
Who is next? That is everybody. Let me see over here. We got Big If. What up? On
$2
Discord.
super chat from Adam says, shout out TBV, man. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you, Adam.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
can y'all hear me?
Yes,
We hear
sir.
you.
Salute to both of y'all, man. Hey, yo, all you cats claiming you hardcore, I'm not jacking that. Y'all boxing baddies, man. Salute to the boxing baddie channel in the Discord. That was hilarious. I just seen that. Y'all started that, man. That's hilarious. But anyways, I think 140. That might be the new 135 division, son. That division is probably going to be the most exciting division by next year, man. I'm excited for it, man. Whoever Regis fight, man, like I'm excited for that. Like his style is totally improved. I was so impressed in by his last fight, what he's doing. I'm excited for that division, man. But I want to ask you, man, Ness, man, because
Yo.
that recap of the tank fight that I watched on YouTube, yo, that was probably the most exciting fight that I think you've probably been a part of, man. I know you were probably frustrated because I didn't see you in the fight recap. You were probably frustrated with the stream and all that shit. But I want to know from you, man, was that probably the most exciting fight that you've been a part of in a few years?
I mean, yeah, in a few years for sure. Like I felt, I had something similar to that. Actually, we had more people at the Pacquiao Mayweather. It was 75.
That was a long time ago.
A long time ago, and that's what the comments said, that we might not get another fight party that lit for another long time because we just we ain't got the fights to bring people out like that.
No, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. So we got to support people, though. We can't put Ryan down because he lost. We got to support people that want these kind of fights, cross promotional fights to happen, man. But anyways, that's my call. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to all the boxing baddies that be calling up. I'm out.
Salute to you, my guy. We appreciate the call, appreciate the support.
For sure. Info Joe, you know it ain't no show.
It ain't no show without Info Joe, no doubt, man. Yo, Ness. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Ness.
Morning, champ.
Hey,
Morning.
man, I wanted to publicly thank you, brother. I killed it when I announced that card last Friday. I just wanted to say thank you, man. You started me on my announcing journey. I got a call back to announce a card in October.
Let's
So I
go.
just want to say shout out to the boxing guys, man. Thank you, Ness. You started me on this journey with Border Wars announcing, man, and it's a dream coming true. I just want to say thank you, brother, publicly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to TBV for giving me that opportunity to announce Border Wars, man. And let's go, champ.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
That's all I got, man. Shout out to the boxing guys. You're listening to the number one pound for pound boxing podcast on the planet. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe. Peace.
Let's go, my guy. Appreciate the call, the support, and definitely wish you the best with the announcing.
Bugs, what it do? I already know he gonna kill it.
Yo,
Yo,
what's good, y'all boys?
What
chilling,
up,
Hey
Ray?
chilling.
man, I got a question, dog. I joined the champ level probably like 3-4 weeks ago, bro. But I can't never seem to catch the show. Like I saw a slip, but like I said like 2 fights ago, but I really didn't understand it. You feel me? I was hoping y'all could like explain that shit a
You didn't
little bit.
understand the slip, or you don't understand how to see the content. What exactly is the question?
I mean, I didn't understand the slip, but I didn't see
So
the
you've
video.
you've
Like
never bet before?
never, never.
All right, so you have to watch the video because we do
Break it down and explain it.
not only break it down, but we visually are showing you the screen, so you're watching what we're doing. So it's easier to understand what it is that we're doing and what that terminology is. So when we say parlay,
Right.
when we say over under, like you're gonna physically be able to see that. So
and see
you
what we
might want
mean,
to
yo.
watch an episode. You could go back and watch all the old episodes as a member too. You don't. I mean,
I mean,
just
I've
cause
been
it
looking.
passed.
I haven't find it. I've been looking for them.
If you can't see it, you probably got to check your credit card. Make sure it's still you're up to date.
Charging.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just got a 15.99 payment. It's probably like I say like last week, bro. So I know it's still
All right.
charging me.
So
You feel me?
DM me, and I'm gonna send you the last 3 episode links straight to you. So this way you'll know for sure whether
Oh,
you
that's
you got the
love.
right access.
That's love, bro. All right. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Shout
All
out
right, you
Appreciate
TVV.
got
you,
it. Appreciate
and
you, man.
hopefully
Without you, there's no
figure it
us.
out and win you some money, champ. Cause
Word.
that's what we about.
Without you, there's no us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely without our Patreons and our members, we wouldn't be here. Obviously, all finances go to keep me and Danny afloat. We trying to get Danny a new car too. Y'all out here wilding, man. My man catches 60-mile Ubers.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
that was Detroit though.
I mean, you could have drove if you had your own car. I'd see, and I told him that I used to drive. Like he bougie, you know what I'm saying? He flying anywhere, but that's because he military. Get the free bags with any airline. I mean, I be used to put my pedal to the metal. Like, oh wow, the what? Oh, I could come 14 hours
Yeah,
up,
but
smoke on the
how
way, and get it done.
cool?
Cause look, if he would have did it my way,
How
now
many
let me
shows would I
explain.
have
Let me
missed if I
explain.
drove out there
It's
though?
all good. Let me explain. If you would have did it that way, you would have been the only content creator to get today's content. You would have been able to stay.
You
See,
right.
that's why I always take my own car, cause shit like that. Wilder, I used to go see Keith, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, I gotta go to XYZ for 2 days. Now I'm in my 7 day trip. I got 2 days. I got to find things to do because Keith had to go to another state and flying back. Same thing with Wilder. He might be like, yo, we spawn today. Then it's like, yo, I got to fly to LA. And then in Atlanta, I'll be back Wednesday. It's like, man, I'm here on a Sunday. You feel
Word.
me? We got Adam. You did that? $2 super chat. Shout out TBB.
Yeah, we all caught up on the supers.
And it looks like the last caller is what is 260? 260. Is that Milwaukee?
260.
Indiana. In the building. Julian.
Indianimals.
Nah, it's Julian. Julian, what up? I think it's still
Going
Julian
on,
in
guys?
Spanish, right?
Yes, it is. What
What was
up
that?
though?
Yeah, Julian is Julian in
What's going
Spanish.
on?
Talk to us.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos, guys? What's going on?
All
Chilling,
good,
chilling.
all good.
So off the subject, I was looking recently at FanDuel and DraftKings, and every now and then I check upcoming fights. What are the odds for certain fights? And I recently spotted that Errol Spence and Crawford's on there.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take too much in about it. What date they got him on? June or July?
July 22nd.
So on FanDuel they got him on, I believe, June 10th, and then I believe on DraftKings they got it on June 17th.
Yeah, it doesn't
But
mean
the
anything.
thing
They
is,
do all betting sites do what's called futures. Futures are
okay.
probable bets. Like right now, I'm sure there's Devin Tank odds on major sites. Major
Well,
betting
the thing
sites.
is, it wasn't on there because I checked like a week before, and it wasn't even on there, and then it just got on there recently, and it was obviously
But
after the Tank and Ryan
it
fight.
just depends on the site though, because it's been on there on other sites. You get what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
it really just depends on the site that you use.
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering is if that was a confirmed fight or not.
No.
Gotcha. Well, all right then, man. Well, y'all take care, all right?
All right, my guy. You as well. Thank you.
Yo, shout out.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out. Shout out to the simple things, bro. Shout out to the simple things. That's everybody. Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next
12 p.m.
one.
Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern today. Arriva Dirts.
Yeah, I got to everybody, right? Treese, I got to. Let me double check, Treese. I feel like I said his name. Did I get to you, though?
Yeah, you got me. You got me, big dog. Y'all good. Shout out TVV.
You the champ. Yo, we out. Catch us
Appreciate
on the
it,
next
man.
one.
We out.